Hi, I'm Betty Southard with the White Lion Pub in Tulsa, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
We are all set for a new year of Explore Tulsa, and we start the show with a great hobby for 2014.
Then a sport that will keep you lean.
Followed by a shop nearing 100 years of trading.
Plus designer clothes at price worth surveying.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. We're so happy to have you here with us as we prepare for 2014 on Explore Tulsa.
That's right, Trish. I'm so excited about all the new thrills, turns, and twists that this season will bring.
With that much hotter, you'll be perfect for our first segment, glass blowing at the Tulsa Glassblowing School.
It's a very engulfing media. I mean, it triggers all your senses because we're burning stuff. You're hot. You're sweating. You can get the smoke in your eyes. It engages you on every level. You're using muscles that you wouldn't use in any other aspect of your life at all ever, and so it's incredibly intense for working in a team. It captures so many different parts of a being that it's trying. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. It just pulls you in, you know, because you can be working on a piece of glass that takes half an hour, or you can work on a piece of glass that takes 5 hours. But that every minute, every second of that time, whatever it is going to be intense. There's something happening every second. And so having to be focused for 5 hours, I mean, after that piece, you're exhausted. And so you know, that's what I love about it.
We've been working with Street School and Met High School and Phoenix Rising and some of those alternative high schools for quite some time. And what we've found is it motivates them to do better in class. It motivates them to have better attendance because it's all tied together. But when they get in here, it's a very focused art form, and they have to be able to work together. They can't text each other. They've actually got to talk, you know. So that's the really cool part, because it's kind of taking them out of their comfort zone because they have to communicate, and they can't make each other mad because they're helping each other work. And it's very different from sitting down with pen and paper or paint and canvas, and it takes a team effort to get a piece completed. And I think that's the really neat thing about it, because a lot of these kids don't have that interaction necessarily during the day, and especially not with the adults that are working with them here. And so you've got that different generations trying to communicate and still come up with an end product.
Everything starts out as a glob of molten glass. We're going to gather up the glass on the end of a steel rod. It's either going to be hollow or solid. If the rod is solid, the piece will be solid. If the rod is hollow, we can blow air into it to make it a blown form. And then just using that temperature, that's how the color sticks to the glass. We don't apply, we melt color into our clear glass, because we start with all clear glass. So we'll gather the clear glass out of the furnace, we'll roll it on the table into our patch of color, and then that will melt in, and then we can either gather more clear glass on it or go from there. And it's just a combination of heating, shaping some more.
You know, the glass is 2100 degrees, and you kind of keep it within a small window of that so that you can make it work and make it malleable. Once it gets to about 1800 degrees, it doesn't want to move anymore. So, I mean, that tells you how hot it has to be, and it's just right there by their hands. They've got tremendous stamina, but the creativity is the part that I think motivates everybody that's back there. You're limited by what your brain can think of, and so you don't have to make a bowl. You can come in and make a fish, or you can make, you know, some kind of sculpture that you can define for yourself. And it's really fun because you can do it through the hot shop. We've got flat glass where you can do fused glass as well. We do casting, and that's where you're just ladling hot glass into something, or you're, you know, putting glass in a mold and melting it. So there are just a lot of different opportunities for people to be creative and think outside of the normal realm of just drawing a picture. I think the beauty of having this in Tulsa is, number one, it's unique. I think it really does draw back to the fact that this art form creates a community, and you have to work together. And even just in our little niche down here, we're more like a family than we are just an art organization, because you do work so closely together, and it is a very physical activity, and people get tired, and yet everybody gets along great. No matter how tired you are, you don't snap because you're creating things you love. So
That's going so much fun.
Stevie, you know you're not supposed to blow on the hot part of the glass, right?
I know that now.
If you're interested in learning the art of glass blowing, visit tulsaglassblowing.org to find out how to get started.
Why don't we take a break?
Good idea, Stevie. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll visit Tom's Bicycles next on Explore Tulsa.
Welcome to White House Mansion, where we are ready to make your event extraordinary.
Located near Tulsa Hills, White House Mansion is country living in the city. This unique, historic mansion is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, party, or holiday gathering. We can accommodate up to 500 guests with both indoor and outdoor options and plenty of parking. If you're looking for a charming, special, and flexible location for your big day,
Call us now to make memories that will last for a lifetime.
Aesthetic offers Tulsa the most cosmetic, hidden orthodontic treatment in the world.
That's really the advantage. It's really nice to be the 50-year-old woman who doesn't have braces on the outside of her teeth.
The incognito is back behind the teeth.
As soon as I saw that, it was like a aha moment, like, man, that's how all braces should be.
The staff is excellent. The scheduling is so easy.
It is the latest technology, and you will be amazed at your beautiful smile.
At Video Revolution, our home entertainment experts have been designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use for over 30 years. From flat panel LED TVs to 4K projector systems, the top name brands are here at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to our business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. Video Revolution, Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge technology.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Hello, my name's Steve Wilcox of Vintage Stock, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hello, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa.
Trish, did you know that one of the first known bicycles was nicknamed the Dandy Horse?
Yes, I did. And the German inventor took his first reported ride on June 12, 1817, covering 8 miles in less than an hour.
Man, I bet that was lightning fast for 1817. Everybody was probably saying, look at there goes Baron von Drace.
Well, today bikes are much faster and easier to ride, and you'll find many of those at Tom's Bicycles.
My first job was in a bicycle shop back in 1973. And I worked off and on in different bike shops around town, Venables Bicycles. I worked at Lee's for a little while, just coming in and repairing things. I was a pretty good mechanic. And then I got this job working in this place in the late 80s. And then I ended up buying the place in 1994.
I started working here in 1988. I was a kid. I got started just renting bikes and, doing the basic stuff, cleaning up around the shop, and I've been working here on and off ever since '88. I love bikes. I was racing at the time. I have recently started doing that again a little bit, and I just, I like the bike shop.
Cyclists of the community are really good people. They're a lot of fun. Most of the people that come in here are looking for to make their lives better, to get in shape, lose weight, help with their diabetes, all kinds of things. Ex-runners, a lot of them are super athletic, and a lot of them are just, normal people that walked in the door. But they're all really upbeat, positive, great people. And so mainly I like working with the people. I like seeing people on their bicycles getting that sense of freedom that they got when they were a kid.
You know, generally the person that's just getting into it is going to want something that is, well, first of all, not crazy expensive, you know, relatively basic, to make sure you're going to like it. But you want to get a good quality bike. Don't go buy a cheap bike, because if you buy a cheap bike, you're never going to want to ride it. You know, if you really want to get into it, get something that's decent, spend $400 or $500, and just get a good quality bike that you can take up and down the river parks. You can go ride with the kids, with the wife, that kind of stuff.
When I first got in it back in the 70s, touring was really popular, going from point A to point B on their bicycles, and it still is. A lot of people go cross-country tours. You know, a lot of retired people are out riding their bikes every day, long distances, flying all over the world to ride their bikes. And I think that in the future, I'm hoping that bicycles are used more for transportation in the future than they are now in the United States. The rest of the world, they're used quite a bit just for going to work and going to school and going to the grocery store. And people around here are starting to use their bikes for that a little bit. I really like it.
Cycling does go in waves a little bit, so you know, sometimes they're a lot better than others. For a while we might be selling tons of mountain bikes and everybody's mountain biking, everybody's going up to Turkey Mountain. And then for a while we're selling tons of road bikes, everybody's starting to race and that kind of stuff. There are constantly more and more people riding bikes, and I think a lot of that just has to do with the fact that people are getting fit in general. You know, you also see a lot more runners out on the river parks these days than you used to. And in Tulsa, that is a great benefit. We have river parks, which is, I mean, it's an incredible place to go ride. I think there are, you know, 50 miles of trails from one end to the other. So you can go out for way more than any of us need to be riding, go from end to end and never see the same thing. We've got a pretty good sized racing team right now. I think there are about, I want to say 50 people on our team. And so they're everywhere. Those guys ride all the time, a lot more than I get a chance to.
Kevin McFarland, who is still a team member, came to me a few years ago and said, let's start a team. And we talked it over and came up with the idea. And they're everywhere. I mean, they're everywhere. I like it. I hope they're behaving themselves when they're out there.
Tom's has such a great idea, renting bikes for folks to use on the river trails.
I know, I'm excited about renting one of those tandem bikes for two.
Oh, I feel sorry for your wife having to drag you around.
What? I'll do, you know, share most of the work.
I bet you say the same thing about cleaning the dishes and the bathroom.
You've been talking to me.
Check out Tom's Bicycles for yourself by visiting one of their 2 locations, or look them up online at tomsbicycles.com.
Shopping for authentic Native American gifts has never been easier. Whether you're looking for jewelry, art, or official Cherokee Nation apparel and books, you're sure to find all the perfect items in one place. Cherokee Nation Gift Shops. With 8 convenient retail locations, or shop online at CherokeeGiftShop.com. And don't miss our official Cherokee OU and OSU merchandise. Cherokee Nation Gift Shop. Convenient, affordable, authentic.
Are you still paying rent or tired of repairing that old home? I'm Mike Harrison with Lifeway Homes, and it's never been easier to own a brand new home.
To celebrate the opening of our newest location, take advantage of our drastic reduction of all in-stock double wides. We have payments as low as $395 a month.
For the next 10 buyers, I'll throw in a washer and dryer. So stop renting and start owning. Check us out at lifewayhomes.net or on East Admiral Place. Merry Christmas from Lifeway Homes.
Have you noticed your vision seeming a little narrowed and blurry?
Then you may be suffering from SDTV.
Let the LED experts at Video Revolution help you see what you've been missing.
Like the Samsung 1080p 50-inch LED for only $749.
Or this Sony 60-inch 1080p LED for only $14.99.
Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis can help you find the perfect HD.
And 3D prescription to custom fit your home entertainment needs.
Hi, my name is Kenton, owner of the Green Beetle here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you are watching Explore Tulsa.
If you're looking to spend a little of that Christmas cash on some fine American goods, then you'll be so glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
You're right, Stevie. Lyon's Indian store carries unique goods and souvenirs exclusive to Oklahoma, and they've been a favorite stop for Tulsans and tourists since the 1960s.
wife and I, Janie, operate the store, own the store, and we kind of inherited it from my family. We have been working at it for about the last 20 years ourselves, and but the store goes back much further in its history. The store was originally founded at the corner of First and Boston in 1916, and it was there for a number of years until the city started growing to the south. And at that time, the store moved on south a couple of locations and then ended up at the corner of 7th and Main, where the store existed for about 50 years. I was actually 4 years old when my dad bought the store in 1951, so I literally grew up in the store. It was interesting. It was a great place to play. You could never have the store had lots of places and lots of merchandise and stuff that we could always piddle with, but it was also very much of a learning experience. Dad would always give us projects to do of packaging the materials or putting price tags on things, and we learned at a very young age to be sales clerks, run the cash register, take care of things, sweep the floor, everything it takes to run a small retail business. One wintry morning, sleeting, raining, just ugly as it could be. Just, you would think nobody except the two of us would be out on the day like this. So we were there and we just kind of unlocked the door and just barely gotten open, and this taxi pulls up in front, and I didn't see the taxi pull up, but then this guy comes walking around the corner and into the store, dripping wet, in a long black coat, and you know, I kind of greet him at the door thinking he was some street person possibly that was just looking for a warm place to come and stay and spend half a day. So I kind of moved up to the front of the store and kind of greeted him, and I said, "Sir, is there something I can help you with?" in a kind of a terse voice. And he kind of stepped back a little bit and said, "Well, I just wanted to come in and look around a little bit." And I thought, that voice, there's something about that voice. And I said, "Oh, sure, come on in, be glad to help you. Come on in." So we started working, and he started picking out some stuff and all that. And the more he talked, the more I became pretty sure I knew who it was. But then after it was all said and done, and he gave me a credit card to pay for his purchases, sure enough, John R. Cash was on the credit card, and he signed that credit card receipt, John R. Cash. And I knew then right for sure who it was. So Johnny Cash was a customer at that time, and kind of one of those interesting stories.
I keep a close watch on this heart of mine.
Well, we're excited about all that's happening down here. One of the greatest things about it is all the young people coming in. We're the old people in this whole process of redeveloping downtown Tulsa. But when we look around us, all the restaurants and the other shops that are opening up are all young people, and that's the future of the city and the downtown core, is these young people who are so involved in it and so emphatic to make it grow. So we're just kind of excited at everything we're seeing down here.
I loved all the stories about the celebrities that came in to shop at Lyons.
I'm sure the Lions would love to share more of their stories with you. Just visit them at 111 South Detroit in the Blue Dome District.
Got some good news for you, Trish. We're going to continue the show with another shopping spree.
Oh, now you're talking my language, Stevie.
We head out to Jinx America, home of the repeat state champion Jinx Trojans and Hartly New Resale shop, when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
Welcome to White House Mansion, where we are ready to make your events extraordinary.
Located near Tulsa Hills, White House Mansion is country living in the city. This unique, historic mansion is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, party, or holiday gathering. We can accommodate up to 500 guests with both indoor and outdoor options and plenty of parking. If you're looking for a charming, special, and flexible location for your big day,
call us now to make memories that will last for a lifetime.
Stevie, why on earth are you dressed like that?
Why else? I'm going to be a mystery shopper at Video Revolution.
Oh, you are definitely a mystery no one can solve.
Well, Missy, don't you like my granny voice? No? Well, I think that the guys at Video Rev, if I'm dressed like a granny, are going to give me a better deal on a brand new Sony TV.
Stevie, granny or not, anybody who walks into Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis can count on getting the best deal in town.
Like this Sony 55-inch 1080p LED HD Smart TV with built-in Wi-Fi. Only $14.99.
Or this 40-inch Sony 1080p LED with motion flow for just $4.99.
Plus, get this Sony 3D Blu-ray player with built-in Wi-Fi, so you can stream all your favorite videos for only $99.
And with Video Revolution's low price guarantee, nobody has to dress up to get a great deal.
Well, all right, Missy, but can you help me with my brassiere?
Oh, Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
My name is Brett Stramey. I'm with Tulsa Rugby, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
If you're like me, looking to start 2014 with a brand new look, then you're in luck, because Explore Tulsa is just the place for you.
The Hartly New Resale shop is a quaint little store ran by its owners Kathy and Phil Meeker, who make it their mission to help the community by making great deals on like new designer clothing.
We've had the business 26 years now, and I grew up in retail. My family started the Globe Clothiers 1907 and just have been involved in retail all my life. And it was my grandfather, Herschel Borkoff. My father, took it over, and, he ran it many years after my grandfather died, and it sort of turned into they opened a Exodus menswear, and then they added a hairstyling in with the Exodus. When the Tulsa World bought his building downtown, he moved out south.
We both just saw what it was like, the pricing of children's clothing, and we just thought this was the way to go, as we wanted to introduce this 26 years ago, and to have people be able to wear nice clothing for affordable prices.
And when we adopted our first child, he was well blessed with clothing, and was just thinking, gosh, there needs to be a way to, recycle, and just did some research on it, and just, found out about the resale industry, and it just sort of evolved from there.
I was always involved in retail, and I spent 11 years out at Woodland Hills Mall, and about 3 years ago got hired back to the family business, or volunteered back into the family business, however that goes. I get to see the fulfillment of the people, that they do have maybe one or maybe more children, but they get an opportunity to buy good things at good quality. They're saving money. They're able to do other things with their money. I'm talking about people that are looking for a good value.
Just more mainly the resale industry part is just rewarding to be able to, the kids that, want to feel good about themselves and want to, wear the American Eagle and Abercrombie and North Face and all the popular brands that families are not able to afford, but you can come in here and buy it for fractions of the price, and we always say once it's washed it's used anyway, and it just makes the kids feel good about themselves.
I always say that she's the hardest working woman that I know, and she truly is. She is the Energizer Bunny of resale, but she receives so much thankfulness in her heart because of people appreciating us, not only bringing in the clothes, but also buying the clothes. I just had a lady leave a few minutes ago and said, I'm just so thankful that you're here. And that really warms us, because that's what we're trying to do.
And we had a kid from, I think it was Mounds or something, the mother came in and said, their son that's been dressed out of here for years, was voted best dressed kid. So, it's just, rewarding to see people feeling good about themselves.
This was totally, completely a dream, a passion of hers, is that she wanted to help people. She wanted to do it as a ministry. And thank God we got to do that.
What a great couple. And one of our crew members even found a cute little kitty sweater there for his wife. At least I hope it was for his wife or not for him. That's a big fashion no-no for guys with beards.
So learn more about the Meeker store by visiting hartlynewresale.com.
And stick around. We have more gently worn Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Looking for a new home entertainment experience? Well, hi, and welcome to Video Revolution, Tulsa's best in cutting-edge electronics. Professional, highly trained home entertainment experts. Video Revolution's been serving Tulsans for over 25 years with name brands like Sony, Clips,
Definitive Technology,
Samsung, and so many more. Great selection, price match guarantee, custom installation, expert assistance equals home entertainment success. See for yourself. The Video Revolution showroom features the largest selection of flat panel TVs in all of Oklahoma. Plus the latest in 3D entertainment. Highly trained home entertainment experts on hand. Professional delivery, installation, and service after the sale. And the best selection of name brands. Visit us online at videorevolution.com and find out more about everything we have to offer. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Be sure and stop in next week when Voices of Oklahoma host John Erling shares with us his interview with John Williams.
We want to thank Janet and everyone at the Tulsa Glassblowing School for teaching us a new skill for 2014.
Thanks too to Jonah and Tom for showing us around Tom's bicycles. I'm looking forward to getting back out on the trails with your bike for two. And thanks to the Lyons family for sharing with us their stories and goods at the Lyons Indian store.
Plus thanks to Kathy and Phil Meeker for helping us save some money on shopping in 2014.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And we welcome Explore Tulsa's newest title sponsor, Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the two-pair for $99 deal with two locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.